Okay, in this short video, I'm going to show you how I go about creating my broadcasts. So, Aweber, inside of Aweber is a little bit, it just takes some getting used to. And so, the more that you practice sending out broadcasts, even before you have a list and like syndicate it to Facebook or something, the more you practice the actual working of it, the better. Because when it comes time to send an important email, then you aren't hung up with all the details of the how to put it together part. So the first thing I do is I pick I have a lot of lists, and I pick the one that I send out all of my broadcasts to, so that I have this ongoing list of stats to look at. So I'm going to create a new broadcast. Doing a promotion for a workshop that I'm promoting, putting together a promotion for a workshop that I'm doing starting early next week, and this is the email for it. So I actually typed my email into Notepad, and I'm copying it, the whole thing. I right-click, select all, right-click, copy. If you're on a Mac, it's Control-C and Control-V, Control-A probably for all. But anyway, you can highlight it and copy it, is the point. Then I come in here, and I actually have the subject line at the top of this one. So what I'm going to do is take this part out, take this part and put it into the subject line, and actually take all of this out because it was just notes inside of the notepad thing. I'm going to click on Personalize here and click First Name Fix. It appears where my cursor was. The fix part is if somebody has filled in a form with a lowercase, like they spelled their name with lowercase A-N-D-R-E-A instead of capital A-N-D-R-E-A, which is my name, then this will correct the first letter part. Now, I don't put any punctuation after that generally, because sometimes I have forms that people don't enter their names into, so then it looks kind of silly with this you know, random comma just floating up there. So I just leave it plain, and then I'll generally have a couple of links that need linking, so I'm going to copy that and hyperlink it. And I'll do that for each of the links on here. And then the other thing that I do is I want to, wait a second, go down. I want to select all inside here also and change the font to Arial, just because it's a better font for reading. And then I'm also going to paste the whole thing into this plain text message area. So I need to go back in here and copy this again and paste it down here. And let's see, what else do I do? I go down here and I include all my links when I'm doing all my lists when I'm doing a broadcast. And I also post to Twitter and Facebook. Usually my personal Facebook. I haven't really moved over to my list yet, but I will at some point. I mean my fan page. It's a little early. So then I save the message and I test it. It tells me these things are not links, real links. You can actually click on them to test them. They'll open a new tab, so don't worry about that. I know that I've already tested them, so ignore them and save the message. And I actually test the email by sending it to myself also. So once this next page appears, there's a place to test it, and I send it to myself and I click on the links and make sure they're working. So I just click here and test it. So that's all I do. And then I either set the time to go out or I send it right away. That's in the previous page.